Hi everyone, hi Nick. I'm here today to share with you a little journal that I've created. I just shared this one and I had so much fun making that one that I made another one. So I don't know, I guess I felt like 6x4 journals were my destiny for the week. So this is another little 6x4 6x4 with another 2-inch spine. This one is a chipboard cover rather than a recycled box. Has 3 signatures sewn in with the pamphlet stitch. You can see the stitching there. For this one, I used a dark brown braiding twine or thread that you can get in the beading section of either Walmart or some of the big box craft stores, and I like it rather than I kind of like to coordinate my binding with my journals. So rather than always using string or something white, I have some different colors to use. So there are 3 signatures. And that's the front, and that's the back. It's just plain. I put a closure on this one. It's an eyelet closure, and I use two copper eyelets and just some of the same strings I used as a binding, and I just tied it in a bow. And as you can see, it wants to just go all over by itself. So I put a closure on it, kind of keep it under control. And for the cover of this one, and the inside cover as well, I used this paper stack from the paper studio called Haberdashery, and it's all printed on card, craft card. But it's very pretty. It's kind of shabby but elegant at the same time, and I'm really looking forward to really ripping into this stack and making some journals out of it. I enjoyed using it for this. I've had it a while, and this was the first time I've ripped into it. So let's go inside. Everything is coffee dye or inked with Tim Holtz walnut stain, and I've used scrap pieces of paper, bits and pieces from kits, mostly Ephemeris Vintage Garden. Just bits and pieces that I had kind of sticking around on my desk. So there we go. It's just some scrap decorative paper, doily, and then this is coffee dyed paper, and I got this effect by putting doilies on the paper as I was coffee dyeing, and it kind of acts as a stencil. Stuck together. Here we go. It's one of the little pockets made with this dye, Sizzix dye. That's the pocket dye. If you don't have it, don't have the dye, you can buy them already made up, but it's fun to have them in all their different colors to match your journals. And inside we have a tag. That's also a tuck spot, so we have some ephemera tucked in the back, and that just is backed with some coffee dyed paper. It was printed on just very thin copy paper, and just to give it sturdy it up a little bit, I did that. All right, we have a coffee dyed doily, and a doily that I made, and then decorative paper that I used stamped with my edge punch, with my scallop edge punch. And to make the doilies, I use this set right here. And it comes as a set of nestables. And for that size, I used, it's this one, it's the next smallest one. I used that one there, the next smallest. It's great, it just pings little bits, it pings little bits of paper everywhere, but it makes great doilies. It's a tuck spot, and it has this is a journaling card behind on this side. And this is a piece of grid paper. And this is an image from the Shabby and Chic jumbo journal kit that I just shrunk down, and that's Ephemeris Vintage Garden. Coffee dye paper. And this is from the same kit. There's a tag behind. And some music paper. A side loading pocket. And a tag. Both are backed with the coffee dye paper. And this is just a little file folder. It's just empty. It's just empty that I inked up. And it's attached with a Tim Holtz clothes hanger paperclip. And I've been hanging on to those for quite some time. This came from a DCWV paper stack, and it was one of those scrapbook all-in-one paper stacks. I don't remember the name of it, but it kind of went. I liked it. It kind of went with this. Thought it kind of went with this journal, so I used it, and it's just stuck down here and here, so makes a tuck spot. Some more music paper, and this is just a perpetual calendar. It's a Marion Smith download, and with it is a journaling tag. It's from a set from Denise, who has an Etsy shop, A Tattered Dream, and that's where that came from. And it says, "Memory is the mother of all wisdom." Some more of the jumbo journal kit. I love these. These are just gorgeous. The whole kit is like this. It's just absolutely spectacular. More grid paper. More tucks. That's a little postcard. Don't remember where I got it. It was just there. More coffee dye paper. Doily. And that's the first signature. Second signature. This is from the Ephemeris Vintage Garden, Shabby and Chic. This is from the regular, the mini book, which makes a 6x4 journal, and that's from that. Doily, grid paper. This is a pocket. Just empty, but just cut it out, inked it up, put on with a paper clip. And here is a little booklet. These are from one of the Shabby and Chic kits, and I made it into a little booklet. I borrowed this idea from Yvonne White. She does this a lot in her journals, and I thought, good idea. And it uses some of the scrap, the offcuts, when you're cutting down your coffee dyed paper to fit into journals, and you have tons of these pieces of little bits, and I hate throwing away, so it's a good way to use those up. So, thank you, Yvonne. And another image from that kit. And it has a journaling tag in here. This is from Tsunami Rose, I'm pretty sure. This is from that same DCW V-Stack. And this is a Etsy download. Or Pinterest. This might even be Pinterest, I'm not sure. It's just kicking around. That's, okay, we have decorative paper. The dress form, that's a Sizzix die. It's a Tim Holtz. Love it, love it, love it. I want to get some black cardstock to do these in black. I love it. And that's Ephemeris Vintage Garden. Okay, coffee dyed paper, some more music paper, bottom pocket, ephemera from the same kit, little postcard, and a journaling card. And let's see, here we have so it's a little coin envelope. There's nothing inside, it's just inked up. Oh, come on, look. Just inked up. Put whatever in there. And this is a piece of ephemera from one of the Ephemeris Vintage Garden kits. You can cut them in half. I left it solid, just folded it around for some color. Clipped it to the side. Place to journal. More music paper. This is a pocket from that same Shabby and Chic kit. Only glued it down on two sides, so it's a side tuck, and with a library card from Tsunami Rose. One of those images, isn't it? It's just, they're just gorgeous. Just totally love that kit. And another journaling tag. It's also from Ephemeris Vintage Garden. Just backed with some coffee dyed paper. It's another thing I use the scraps for. If some of these ephemera pieces or cards that I download, if I don't feel like they're thick and sturdy enough, I use these offcuts, these scraps, to back them. I use something called Yes Paste, which you put on with a brush. It comes in a big tub. You don't use very much, so it lasts a long time, but it's fairly inexpensive. I use this big tub. Spread it on. It doesn't take that long to dry, but it dries nice and flat, no bubbles. And that's another way I use some of those those offcuts. And the Yes Paste, I learned about that from Cheryl. She's Deli Girl 1961 here on YouTube. And she does some really amazing journals. She does a lot of mixed media, she does some really amazing things. All right, we have a side pocket, and just a piece of ephemera and a tag. So the little Gibson girl lady with her corset. I don't know how you could breathe back then. I couldn't live like that. Let's see, another a pocket with punched out from that Sizzix die. This is the same paper that I used for the inside cover of the journal, so this was a part of the scraps. And there's a piece of ephemera. And another one. These I got in a pack of Tim Holtz ephemera. When I first started making junk journals, I didn't know about all that much about Etsy or downloading images off Pinterest or making my own stuff, whatever. So I just bought stuff, and so I have quite a bit of these purchased pieces of ephemera, and I forget to use them. So I was rearranging the other day, and I dug through some stuff, and I thought, oh yeah, I better why don't I use this up, what's it just sitting there for? So I decided to use some of it. So place to journal, more grid paper, another doily, and that's the back of the second signature, third signature. This is another one of those Tim Holtz ephemera pieces. I think this one is the thrift. I think these all came out of the thrift shop set. And we have a pretty butterfly on a journaling tag. If the weather stays like this, we're going to be seeing them soon. Here in New England, it's been warm, warm, warm. Coffee dyed paper, doily, Ephemera's Vintage Garden, more places to journal, another pocket with another tag, and it's open this way. So there's another Tsunami Rose library card, some book page. There's another way I use some of these offcuts. I use them as half, like these little half pages. There's a little envelope. It says telegram. I don't think it's with a little tiny, these teeny, how small, tiny little paper clips from Tim Holtz. I couldn't find these for ages. And I was digging through and, oh, there they are. They're great for holding these little envelopes closed. So this is just glued together. It's just inked up. It's empty inside. But it's cute. I think I can pick this darn thing up. And one there. Come on. There we go. Okay. And that's just a scrap piece of coffee dyed paper. It's etched on here. And on the other side is just a piece of ephemera backed with some more coffee dyed. Another scrap of coffee dyed paper. It's another one, another image from the Shabby and Chic kit with a Tsunami Rose tag inside. Some coffee dyed paper. Some more Ephemera's Vintage Garden, side loading pocket, some more ephemera, backed with the coffee dyed paper, scrap of coffee dyed paper, and this is just punched out with my circle punch. That's the center. How dark it came out. I think I was in a hurry, and I had the oven up quite high because I was sick of doing paper, and I just cranked the oven way up. And there's another one of these little booklets. There's actually journaling lines. You can see or not. There's actually journaling lines on the back and a little bit on the front with that boot. And inside is some more of those offcuts of paper. You can even give this to, if you're journaling and you have a daughter, a little girl as a daughter, and she wants to do something too. You can even give your child these, and they can have their own little journal. Oh, let's see, tuck spot here. I love that postcard. I like those roses a lot. Some more decorative, more from the kit. Love that. Love the chandelier. I just love the whole thing. Another spot there and there. This is, I haven't used these. I've had these on my desk for months. These are postcards, and they go with the Graphic 45 Time to Flourish set, and I bought all of it. The stickers, the paper, the postcards, the chipboard, the whole thing, and I have not figured out how to use it yet. It's gorgeous, and they go with the months, and I love it. They're just so pretty, and the floral images, and there's stuff on there, but you can journal on the back. They're just so pretty, and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm gonna start using at least start using these so I get them off my desk. So yeah, I just folded it in half, put it over the page, and clipped it, and I organized it out. And these are the ones this is the one that goes with March. So that's the back of it. More Ephemeris Vintage Garden doily, coffee dyed paper, and that's the back. So there we go. And that's it. So if you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to ask. Any comments? I'd love to hear what everyone has to say. Feedback is very helpful for me, and if you have any requests, if you'd like to see a tutorial on something or anything like that, please let me know. I should have my Etsy store going this week. I finally have all the information I need to get it going. I just have to sit down at a laptop or computer. I unfortunately can't do it from my phone or my iPad, so I'm gonna have to sit down at the computer this week and get that going. And I will post links below in the description box as soon as I get them. And again, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and a big thank you for my producer, director, and son Nick. I couldn't have done it without you, buddy. Have a great day.